Howdy folks, it's me, Manic Mark, your real fake outsider artist, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the art villa found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest, that's right. And today it's crazy computer day. It's crazy computer day. Well, I thought I'd share a tale of computer woe and misery. And I'll try to keep it short, but it's an awfully long story, so I suggest you just click off right now and go do something else. But if you'd like to hear a tale of computer woe and misery, then you'll hang out for a couple of seconds to see, and then you'll say, well, you think that's bad, and you'll leave a comment. Like you should leave a comment, like this happened to me. The computer, it blew up, it sucked me in. It was like the poltergeist thing. And it sucked me in, and there I was inside. And it was like there were guys on motorcycles running around. There's Jeff Bridges over there. Ah! No, it wasn't that bad. Why did they remake that movie? I don't know. I should not say anything until I actually see it, right? Okay, so what happens is I use Audacity, okay? Audacity is freeware. It's audio software. It comes with many of the digital UBS turntables, which is what I use to digitize records that I listen to and blog, okay? And it's worked and worked for years, and then it just stops working. It's like it freezes the machine up. I'm like, oh, it crashes, like what the hell? So I think immediately, well, maybe it's an old version. I check, and sure enough, there's a newer version. I get that, I install it, and it does the same thing intermittently. Well, I could have solved my problem by realizing that all these videos I make that are quite long take up a lot of hard drive space, and I sort of maxed it out, and I haven't been moving stuff over as often, but it never bothered it before. I don't know why it's doing it now. So I'm thinking, well, maybe, I think that's it. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking that I don't know, what should I do? I just decide, because of these problems I'm having, I'm going to upgrade to the new OS, which since System 4, which I used way back, when dinosaurs roamed the earth. I've always kept up on, but I've kind of go to the waste. Anyway, okay, I think I found a tangent there. I ordered that, and I put it in, and what happens? Well, the audio software seems to work okay. But I go to scan an album cover and I can't see my scanner, There's a Twain plugin that goes in Photoshop in the import-export folder, and I can't see, so I'm like, what the hell? Okay, so I'm doing all the searching around, and, there's like, I'm figuring, well, maybe I just need a new version of Photoshop because I'm using CS3, and now it's all the way up to CS5, and I hate to upgrade it because it's very expensive, and I just don't use the power of Photoshop like I used to, but I may, so I want to keep it up rather than go to the light version. Okay, so I order that. $200 later it comes, I put it in, and I still can't see the effing scanner, even though everything I've read says I should. I get the Twain plugin. Epson, bad, just bad Epson, bad. They make you go to Photoshop, the Adobe site. They actually have the Twain driver. You put that in, it still doesn't work, okay. So I'm using Epson's freestanding application to scan it. That's okay, but it just adds an extra step. And I don't like the way that new Photoshop works, by the way, where it's all based on tabs rather than windows opening. I'll get used to it. Okay, anyway, so I'm scanning it in, but it's like there's this image now that's in a folder, so it's taking up extra space. I can't explain it. It's very difficult. Anyway, but I'm getting it, but then I'm thinking, when I scan these album covers, I've got to scan two, and I've got to put them together in Photoshop, because it's not, album covers are 12 inches wide. The scanner is less, about 8.5, less than that. And then if you don't want to crop the bottom off or the top, which I frequently do, you got to scan it twice more and put all these four things together and rotate it. That's very horrible. So I'm thinking, well, now's the time to get a new scanner. That way I can get some, and it will work. Like a large format scanner. Well, they're very expensive, a couple $1,000s. But then there's one company, Musetech, that makes one for $150. I don't know, there's like nothing else competes with it, and there's nothing in the middle range, price range, like a 300 or 400, 500. Not that I would spend that much. Maybe there is, and I just discounted it. I'd rather stitch them together, for the old with the old. Anyway, so I order that. And it comes UPS. God bless the UPS guys that come. They're all very nice. I love them. But the $9 an hour guy, and out there, $9 an hour box throwers. You know what I'm talking about. And it's not you. It's everyone else. At UPS, You know, they break everything. I swear to God, the only thing I would trust them with to ship was a tire. And they'd probably set fire to that, you know? You'd get it, it would be melted. They'd leave it too close to, like, an aircraft engine or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I got to go on. I'm really wound up right now. So I get it in, the box is crushed, I put it in, and the first thing is they tell you, go to get the Twain thing I just described. It's already there. It doesn't work. It freezes up. Photoshop, I force quit it 3 times. I'm done with that. I installed their freestanding application, just like Epson's basically. And it's okay because it opens it and I can save it and then I can open it in Photoshop and crop it. I don't have that extra step that the Epson thing, you know, I'm so living with it. But the scanner doesn't work. It doesn't work. The driver now works, but the scanner's not working. And nothing's happening. Well, I'm kind of having this thing because I had to do this before. It took a hit in shipping. I unscrewed the top. I took the top off the thing. The light bar was jammed in there. I straightened that out. I put the top back on. And it works. Scans aren't great, but for $150, it's pretty sweet. Deal there. Okay. Tabloid size. You know, you can anyway. Go on to the next thing, right? Cut all that out. I get spring allergies. So you think I'm done and I'm happy, and I get up in the morning. I'm going to print Button Dave's shipping label or ship his mystery surprise thing to him. Okay, so I gotta talk about this too. I should have just gone to USPS. You can go there. You can print a priority label online, but I just resist doing that. Why? Because they don't allow for parcel post, which I'm not shipping. I'm shipping it priority, but I don't want it. I don't like them because of that. Okay, and media mail. It's like priority or express, right? But and why is that? Is it some kind of contractual thing with the union? The union doesn't want the postal service to be people to be able to go online because you're avoiding going to the brick and mortar or not using real people, therefore jobs are threatened. I have no idea, because eBay, PayPal, for years and years now, you've been able to ship using all levels of service. Why can't you do that on with the company that provides the service on their site? I have no idea. So anyway, I don't think that I can make a label for someone on PayPal without them having bought something from me, you know, like a service or a product on eBay. But I ran into my friend Liz. Thank you, Liz. Hey, Liz, how you doing? I know you haven't got this far because you had to go eat dinner. Anyway, she says, yeah, you can. So I know that you can do it, right? So I go there and I search and I look and finally, under multiple labels, you got to click multiple labels. Why multiple? I want to ship one thing, not multiple things. And you click that and it sort of looks like it's multiple. You don't have any idea. The window opens. It's like they bought some third-party software. It doesn't look anything like the rest of their site. It's designed completely differently. But that's where you do it. And you have to create an order with a number, and you do all that. It's very obscure. And then to figure out how to print the damn thing, there's just not a button that says done, print, next step. You know, it's like a little icon at the top and a bar, and it's print. It took me a lot of time to figure that out. Then I go to print, and what happens? I can't see my effing printer. No, my effing 1993 Apple LaserWriter Select 360 that's got over 44,000 pages run through it. Just changed the toner cartridges. Beat the hell out of it. It still works. I can't see that printer that's now run through an Asante micro print box, right? Because, you know, Apple Talk or Local Talk is no longer used, so it's like a throughput device to go to Ethernet, to go to the hub, to get in the machine. That was a nightmare to figure out, but I figured that out. Okay, can't get to it. Why? I've spent all this time, another hour, looking around like, well, Apple, well, we just don't support Local Talk anymore at all. Buried, you know, I had to beam the question to Saturn to get the answer and back. It took a while. I got that sorted out. Oh man, I'm sorry. This video is very long. I got that sorted out, but I can't use the printer. Well, I've got a big color LaserWriter I bought so I could print PostScript jobs proofs out. You know, so I wouldn't have to send them to prepress and deal with all that for a client. So I worked that into a job. I got that. And so I was able to print a label out using that, but I don't use that much because I like the quick black and white things, right? So that was reduced to looking another hour, you know, researching monochrome printers, like to get a low-end one. People like Brother printers, so I ordered a Brother printer to make sure, because now I don't, the big one, the big expensive, the thing of it is, I probably wouldn't have done that if because I could replace the black ink cartridge. That's okay, I can do that. I don't have to replace the color cartridges. They're all separate in this machine, which is what, and it's dry media, so they don't go bad, okay? This is why I got it. But there's no, unless I probably go buy a special paper feed tray for it, I can't run my envelopes through it, you know, for sending invoices. The very few that I still can send out. Oh my God, so I cut a lot out. That's it. It's a story of computer woe and misery. That's all you need to know. Then I cut out a lot of other crap, and it's time to go. And that's it. I very rarely just come on and do bitches like this anymore. And I wore these funny glasses, and hoping that it would lighten the mood. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. I'm turning it off. Go get some dinner. I'm hungry.